World War I was a seismic event that tested the ideological convictions and political allegiances of individuals across Europe. Among those grappling with the complexities of the conflict were the socialist movements, which had long advocated for international solidarity and the rejection of militarism. This article explores the stance and actions of European socialists during World War I, illuminating the ideological challenges they faced. The socialist ideal of internationalism, a pre-war socialist principles. European socialist movements, rooted in the writings of thinkers like Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, emphasized the international brotherhood of the working class and the rejection of war as a tool of capitalist exploitation. The Stuttgart Resolution. In 1907, the Second International Socialist Congress in Stuttgart reaffirmed the commitment to internationalism, declaring that workers should refuse to fight in a capitalist war and instead strive for peace and solidarity. 2. The erosion of socialist unity, nationalism and patriotism. As the war unfolded, the fervor of nationalism and patriotic fervency swept across Europe. Many socialist parties, particularly in countries directly involved in the conflict, faced a stark dilemma. The rifts within the Second International. The outbreak of war revealed deep divisions within the international socialist movement. Some parties, particularly in France, Germany, and Britain, aligned themselves with their respective governments, endorsing the war effort. 3. Anti-war sentiment and pacifist movements. Anti-war activism. Despite the fissures in socialist unity, a vocal anti-war minority persisted, often facing persecution and suppression for their convictions. Figures like Karl Liebknecht and Rosa Luxemburg in Germany emerged as prominent anti-war voices. Pacifist organizations, pacifist movements and conscientious objectors emerged in several countries, advocating for an end to the conflict and the establishment of peaceful, internationalist solutions. The impact on the socialist movement. The birth of communist movements. The war and the socialist split over support for the conflict led to the formation of new, more radical movements, including the Spartacus League in Germany, which eventually evolved into the German Communist Party. The legacy of bitterness and reflection. The divisions within the socialist movement during World War I left a lasting impact. Some parties struggled to rebuild after the war, while others were permanently transformed or splintered. The experiences of European socialists during World War I reflect the profound challenges faced by ideological movements in times of conflict. The war tested the ideals of internationalism, exposing the complexities of navigating patriotism and principles. The legacy of this period continues to shape the ideological landscape of socialist movements in Europe and beyond.